I know we've talked about this before, not just here on Leading Leaders podcast, but I've been teaching classes on how to develop the vision for your life for almost 6 years now. And yet, we still know that every day stress builds up in our life. And it's not the kind of stress that makes you stronger. It's not the kind of stress that makes you smarter. It's not the kind of stress that improves the quality of your life. No, it's the kind of stress that makes you overweight and filled with disease and miserable. Who wants that? I'm Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast, and I want to remind you today that your mind is the environment that your future is incubated in. Let that sink in for a minute. This is a big, big deal. You know as well as I do that you could be listening to your favorite song on the radio, singing along at the top of your lungs, and then all of a sudden the song is over and you realize, I didn't even sing the last part of it because my mind was wandering. And our minds do that. It's a natural reaction to things going on in life. We get in traffic and realize, I just missed my exit because I was thinking about something else. Or I was going to take a new way today because I know there's construction on the way that I've been going to work or to school or to my friend's house or whatever it is. And yet, the distractions in our life, they are the things that fill our minds constantly. The bills that are past due, the things that we wanted to buy but we couldn't, the opportunities that passed us by, the vacation that we had to cancel. Those are the little things that just kind of gnaw away at us. We think, I've put that away, I've moved past it, the time is gone, I can't fix it. And so we just move on with life. And yet the reality is there's still something in our subconscious mind that's chewing on that idea, meditating on that idea. And that emotional reaction that happens in our body, in our hormones, is directly related, not always to just what we're intentionally thinking, but the subconscious thing that we're not intentionally thinking. See, the purpose of having a strong vision and putting it somewhere where you can see it on a regular basis. A lot of people recommend vision boards, where you actually take the images of the things that you want to acquire, the feelings that you think they will bring to you, and you put them on a poster board so that you can see them every time you walk in your office or every time you walk into your dorm room or your bedroom or your living room, so that you see those things and you're reminded constantly, I want that. I'm going for that. I'm saving up for that. I'm going to make that happen. I'm going to have that house. I'm going to have that building. I'm going to have that office. I'm going to have that new car, whatever it is. But the visualization of that thing, that material object, reminds you that you're supposed to be thinking about it. What happens for a lot of us is we get caught up in the daily things of life and we forget that we're supposed to think about what's coming next. And when we don't intentionally think about what's coming next and attach a great emotion to that, then by default we think about what has already happened. Seldom do we even think really in the now. We think about the bad things that happened before. Why? Because, well, they have more emotion attached to them than a lot of happy things. We have to be intentional about thinking about our victories. We have to be intentional about thinking about the wins of the past. We have to be intentional about thinking about the happy moments of the past. Today I want to challenge you, though, to pick at least one accomplishment, one success. Is it a certain amount of money in your savings account so that you know that no matter what goes wrong, you're okay? Is it knowing that you have your side hustle so that if you do lose your job, you can at least keep the bills paid? Is it getting that next book finished and on the shelf so that you have the opportunity to sell that one, or at least to get those ideas out there so that the world can enjoy them? Whatever that one major successful accomplishment is going to be in your life, I want you to take at least 10 minutes today, and I want you to block out everything else and just focus on that win, that success. Think about that idea and allow yourself to feel what it will feel like when it has happened, when your book is on the bestsellers list, when you move into that new office, when you move into that new house? How will it feel with all the kids gathered around at Christmas? How will it feel when you're driving that car of your dreams? How will it feel when you're in the relationship that you've been longing for? And as you look at that opportunity today for 10 minutes, I want you to begin to block out time over the rest of your life. But let's start with 21 days. And take 10 minutes to both be thankful for what you have now and emotionally connected to where you're going next. Go back and pull out your vision. Go back and go through your vision statement. Look at those things, those goals, those accomplishments, and allow yourself to feel what it will feel like when you get there. Not only will you find yourself charged more to moving toward the successes, but you'll find yourself less stressed by the things of the past that you can't change anyway. Your mind is the environment that your future is incubated in. And you have to cultivate it, and you have to take care of it because no one else can. I'm Loren Norris for Leading Leaders Podcast on Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day.